Hello everyone. I'm just gonna give it a few seconds to see who is joining me. And I just came back from Mexico this week, and so it's been 2 weeks since I haven't done this video, and I obviously want to start sharing with you the new catalog that we have as well as the celebration. And so for today I'm going to be doing 3 cards, and I also we'll be doing one project that is going to be featuring the celebration set. So hopefully you get all excited as well with this. And then also, let me just go here. So here's the celebration catalog as well. And let me just put this aside for right now, because I'll have something else coming up in a bit. I'll talk about this in a second. So anyway, so as I have been emailing and putting on my blog, we have already started the best season of the best time of the Stampin' Up! Year, because now we have the celebration brochure. And if you're new to this, hello Lucy. I did have a nice time in Mexico. Thank you so much. And hello Carmen. And by the way, happy New Year to everyone. I don't think I've said that. So anyway, so I was talking, celebration is the, if you're new to Stampin' Up, celebration is the best time of the year because you get free stamp sets. And, ooh, I guess I broke my brochure here. But anyway, so I'm just going to go through them real quick so you can see them. But for every $50 that you spend, you get one of these items for free. Now this year Stampin' Up! Did had 2 levels, and so the dies as well as this stamp set are available. This stamp set are available when you purchase $100. So for every $100 you get one of those items, or for every $50 you get one of these items for free. So there's no limits. You can get as many as you want. So really, as much as you can, as much as you spend, you get more of these stamp sets for free. So that's kind of cool about it, and that's why everyone is so excited with these. One of my favorite, and I forgot to bring the cards. I have them inside, but one of my favorite ones is the Party Pandas. And if you go into my blog, creatingwithali.com, you will see already 2 cards with this one. I think I've had already done like 5 cards with this one that I will be featuring in the future, but this is really some fun, and it's just perfect for birthdays or any other occasions. I like this little guy with the letter. You can use this one for sure during Valentine's too. So anyway, this is by far my favorite. Now we also have the brand new catalog, and if you don't have your own copy and you don't have a demonstrator, please contact me and I will be more than happy to send you your own copy of both the celebration as well as the occasions catalog. And for tonight we're gonna be using the Petal Passion Suite, and specifically I'm gonna be using the Petal palette stamp set with the coordinating dies. And then they also have a really cool, I don't know if you can see it here, design series paper, which I think is great because it can go with any color. This is black and white, and so obviously you can just enhance it with any color you want, like you can see them here. So we're going to be using some of that as well. The other thing new is that anyone placing an order using this hostess code between now and I should have put it here, between now and so this is January 4th through January 10th. If your order is at least $35 using this hostess code, you'll get all the projects that I am doing. So you get a kit to make all the projects that I'm doing tonight. So hopefully you like that. Again, it has to be under this hostess code. So I'm going to leave it right here. So the first card that I'm going to be using is, and I'm going to be putting this one here, I guess, And I had already, as usual, I had already pre-cut a lot of the things that I'm going to be using. And I should have, I know I have it some, oh here, I'm like, I know I have another of those. So I had already cut the leaves. Aren't you excited this punch is still available? I'm really excited with that because this one of my favorite. And so I already punched out the leaf out of the brand new glimmer paper. And if you haven't seen that, oh my goodness, this is absolutely gorgeous. Because you see that one? It's different than the white glimmer paper that we have. And then we have other two colors here. So we have the green. And then you have this one that really looks like the Bermuda Bay. They have different names in the catalog. I have no clue why they did that. But really, to me, it just looks like the lime twist, Bermuda Bay. And then just this one is more like the dazzling diamonds, I guess. But it has a lot more of the shimmery look. So I really like that one a lot. So the other thing is that for this, of course, now you get all the glitter everywhere. And another thing I was gonna say is for today, I tried to focus only on 2 colors, really, as far as the stamping and coloring. So I'm gonna be using actually 3 colors. So the black, then I have the raspberry, and of course I'm gonna be using the what are these? The stamping blends, and it's also the raspberry, the rich raspberry, and the old olive. So those are the ones that I'm gonna be using for the majority of our projects today. So, and the stamp set, let me just show it to you, because that's another thing. It comes with 2, and you see the stamp set, I feel like this one is great for any occasion, but what I love even more is that you have a lot of sentiments with this stamp set. So truly, it is really cool to have this one. And then there are the coordinating dies, which of course I have here, but you know me right now already. Oh, here they are. So these are called the Petals and More. It does shed, the glitter does shed a little bit. You can see it here, but I think all of them do. Like even the gold one that we have, I think they do. So you can tell I have a little bit of glitter there. So anyway, so these are the coordinating framelits, or actually, yeah, thinlits, sorry. And so this one has some flowers too, and then it has these nice leaves and all of this. This doesn't have a stamp set per se that coordinates, so it's great for embellishing your projects. And then of course this one cut out the images like the bird, the flowers, and the roses. So it's a really, really great deal. So what I'm going to be doing here is, and I have already here, let me just put them like that so that you don't see those. But let's just go with the measure. Well, let's just do the stamping first. So I'm going to be using, since I'm going to be coloring with the blends, I'm going to be using the Memento. Is that the, yeah. The Memento ink. And I'm using the small flowers. So on this card, I'm going to be using 2 of those flowers. So now it does have a watercolor look on this one. That's okay. And that's supposed to be that way. So don't think that your stamp set is not okay. That's how it's supposed to be. It has that watercolor look. So you can see it here. There are some areas that are clearer than other areas. And so using the blends, I'm going to go with the lighter color. And what I really like about this stamp set is if you see the lines are really thick. And so you know how sometimes we've been complaining that you get the bleeding? Well, as long as you don't go outside that thick border, I think we're fine. I don't think my image is really bled too much with this. So I like that a lot. Okay, so now I'm going to go with the darker and just enhance a little bit of the area. I'm just coloring here. The same thing with this one. And you can see it's really, really, really easy. So nothing too complicated. And I'm just going to go back with the light color and go over the image so that I can blend it. Okay, so the next thing is going to be using the old olive, and I'm just going to be painting. I'm actually going to go over the, I should have a little bit of this one, and go with a little bit of the darker one. And on that one I'm not doing too much, because you really cannot see it that much there. But I always go back with the lighter color, just so you don't see the, like, the division between both colors. Now I have that ready. So the next thing will be, of course, to put some Wink of a Stella on the flowers, because seriously, why wouldn't you, right? I mean, you know me by now. I love putting Wink of a Stella on almost everything. And so this will not be the exception. So let's just go over it. And so so using, let me just show it. So now you have this die, right? This framelit, and then you should be able to go through your big sheet and cut it. I have already done that so that we don't take so much of that time. And so this is how they look. You see that? And it has the Wink of a Stella. And I like how these ones are cut. So let me just go forward, because again, this time I'm having 3 projects. I think it's even 4. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I think it's 4. So we definitely need to keep going as much as I can. So this one is 5.5 by 8.5. So I'm just gonna be folding it in half as usual. And I have a piece of the design series paper here, and you know me by now. You know that I almost never have the project done, so this is usually the idea in my head, even though this time I did some pre-planning. So I think I like this one nicer. And again, this is part of that design series paper, which, like I said, it's all black and white, so it goes really well with everything. And honestly, I got this inspiration out of that new kit that we have. What's the name of that kit? The one that where you're coloring. I wish I know the names. This one, let me just show you. See how it has, so it's kind of like that one. This is the look that I'm kind of going for. So I've had already, I didn't say the measurement on this one. Let me go back. So this one is, I believe 3 1/4 by 4.5. Yeah, it is really pretty, Lucy. It really is. So I'm gonna have it there. Then I have Rich Raspberry cut out with the layering square. So this one will go here. And then I have like the second to the last of the squares of the stitch shapes framelits. So this one will go here. And here's where the whole idea came. So I'm just going to be putting one of these here and one of those here. And then I'm going to be putting like this one there and this one here. Don't you think it looks nice? I think it will look nice. So I'm going to be stamping this guy. So I have here this stamp, and this one is the one that says some things are just meant to be like the two of you together. So I think it will be great for like anniversaries or like a wedding type of deal or something like that, right? So I'm using this time I'm using my, oh my goodness, I'm running out of names. My basic black archival ink, and I'm going to be putting it right in the middle. I know that glitter is awesome. I mean, that was part of my pre-order. I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. And honestly, I even think that I got like 3 packs. I think we can only get 3, and I think I got all of them because I knew I was going to be using them so much. So yeah, so that glitter is awesome, the glitter paper. So let's just start putting everything together. All right, so let's just put with the fast fuse. Okay. So then I'm going to be putting, I think I'm going to be putting those two together because I want them to be behind these. So I'm going to be using glue dots for these. So I'm going to put it here. And maybe here. So I know I want this one here. All right, so let's do the same with this one. I'm gonna put one here, and then one there. I'm just gonna fold it. Thank you, Mary. I'm hoping you'll like these. All right, so here will be fine. So now we're gonna be gluing these. And oh my goodness, am I looking well? And I think these will be great in any color, like Mellow Mambo maybe will be also great. So I'm going to be pinning this one with the dimensionals. Oh my goodness. And then I came back from Mexico, and of course the weather in Mexico is just gorgeous, right? And then I come here and it's so cold, then obviously I'm now getting sick. I mean, I was like, really? But it's being so cold. Even for Texas, I know the Northeast is even worse. So I'm not complaining too much. But I also came home and I didn't have any, what is this? Hot water on my shower. The pipes got, I guess they got the water froze. And so for the first day, we have to deal with that too. So it's always fun. So anyway, that's how it is. Yeah, this one is rich raspberry. Huh. Yeah, frozen pipes, yeah. And I know New York is so cold. Right? I think you're having a really bad storm going on right now. From work, I've been hearing from several of our, see, this one is not as, okay, I'm going to put it here. And so this one will go here. Yeah, we've been hearing that a lot of the offices are closing in Savannah, in New Jersey, New York. So yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that from work, so I know it's really bad for you guys. So like I said, I'm not complaining too much, but anyway, it was just different. So, wow, 6 inches of snow. Right, frozen. Yeah, it was like 20s or something here in at least in Frisco. So no snow, no ice, no nothing but frozen pipes. Okay, so this is it. You can see that one. Hopefully you like it. And again, it was kind of taking the idea of those cards from this kit, which I think is great. Like that one. See that? So this is oh, and by the way, I also, since this is black, I'm going to be putting this one here. So let's just do that right away so that I don't forget. Because usually I do it and then by the time I need it, it doesn't have it. So anyway, let's just go ahead and put it. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're liking it. Okay, so that one is project number 1. Project number 2, it's, where is this? It's this little small thing. Let me just take this one out so you don't see it. I don't want you to see that just yet. But it's again using this design series paper. That's good, sir. So the same thing. So rich raspberry. And then this one is one of those new note cards that we have. And so I wanted to try them. I really like how this little envelope is because it has this nice circle flap. And so I wanted to use them. So these are the new pack, the new card bases that we're doing. They're called, yeah, narrow note cards envelope. And it comes with 40. Really? Wow. Okay, so they come with a lot of them then. I didn't realize there were 40. Huh. Okay. So so this is that. So definitely I wanted to play with it. I have already pre-punched. So this one is 2 inches circle in rich raspberry. And this one is 1 3/4 circle punch. Of course, I had to use this one. And for this, what I did is I just measure this, and it was like 2.5 by 4.5. So I did 4 1/4 by 2 1/4. Yes, I think it is. Yes, 2 1/4 by 4 by 1/4. And then this one is 2 by 4. Okay, 2 by 4. And so what I love about this paper is like it is that way, but then you can color it, right? And so let me just go. So you go ahead and color every single one of those flowers. Now for this one, you saw me coloring the other one, so I didn't want you to be bored watching me coloring again the whole thing. So I had already done that here. So I had already colored, but you can see, just go with your blend. So whatever color you want, you can do so. And I did also the leaves in the old olive. Then I went and did the rich raspberry. And of course, we have to have some Wink of Stella. So I already did that as well on this. So you just go ahead and put Wink of Stella. So let me just show you here so you can see it. I didn't really do any of the shadowing either. For this one, I wanted to make it plain, but I think it looks really nice. So you can tell the difference with Wink of Stella and without. So really you can use this paper with any color combination that you need, right? So here it is again, so you can see it. And so this one is going to be super easy. We're going to go ahead and you can see it here, it transfers, but who cares? It's going to be glued down to this. So that should be fine. Like I said, I did a little bit of the pre-planning since I knew I wanted to focus on one color combination for all the projects tonight as much as I could. I don't know if I'm gonna do that on all my Facebook live videos. I'm just trying it for this time. We'll see, because I I don't know. I don't know if I want to commit to just the one color combination for all my projects going forward. I did enjoy it though, so we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna be gluing this here. Oh yeah. All right, and then for this one, I'm gonna be using, I think I'm gonna be using the black. And where is again the archival? So let's just go with the archival. And this one says live. It's so much better with you in it. So I think it will be perfect for a friend. Let me see, maybe, oh, I think I'm out of the circle, so I might have to redo this. Yeah, it's kind of out. Let me just redo this and punch it out. I have here more. Usually it's better when you stamp and then punch out. Sometimes I want to preview a lot of the stuff and then it doesn't work out really well. So let's just go ahead and do the punching. Okay. Let me just put it back. And so it is this one. Yeah, this one looks better. So I'm going to be gluing down this one. Again, using the fast fuse. I'm going to be putting this. Then I'm going to be putting this one here, and I don't need it to be that long, so let's just cut the same. So I'll just do that and then do the flat. And then for glimmer paper, I don't know you, but for me it's easier when I do the cutting from the back. And as always, I only do the middle and then point to point. And I felt, I've always felt that it was easier to do it from here than this side. Huh. It's just practice, Kathy. Huh. I almost never had issues with the fast fuse. I know a few months ago, actually it was December or November, I had some issues with this one. I think they had some sort of issue with the fast fuse, so I just had to be pulling it, which was annoying, but it still worked. But other than that, I've always used them and I have no problems with it. I guess you just have to get used to the check mark thing, you know? So maybe it's just a little bit of practice, and I love it. I think it's super cool. It's super strong, so I love this. This is my favorite one, and I think I use it on almost every single of my projects, to be honest. So let's just do, I'm gonna put another one here just because I didn't throw so well. Yeah. So let's just do that. All right, and this one will go here. And so this one is pretty much it. Do you like it? It's very simple. It has a little bit of the shimmery thing as well as the glimmer paper. And so, oh, Lucy. Hello from ice cold New York. Yes, yes, you are cold. So anyway, so this is the other one. So here's another quick and easy. But I think this will be even perfect for like Valentine's, you know? There's no hearts or anything, but I think this will be really nice for like a friend if you give this to a friend. So let's just go for the next card. And my next card, let me see. I think my next card is like one of my favorites, to be honest. So let's just see how that goes. I don't want you to show you real quick. Oh, I don't need that one. But I'll put this. I don't think I need this one. All right, so kind of the same concept as the other one. Again, I'm using the leaves with the lemon lime. I'm calling it lemon lime because it looks like that. Glimmer paper. I think it's light green, but anyhow. And then I already have this one folded in half, and this one is 5.5 by 5.5 by 8.5 folded in half, and this one is crumb cake. The 2 leaves, and then this piece is basic black, and that one is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4, and this one is 4 by 2.5. Yes. And so I have this one just because I have a bunch of them. I was doing a swap and I cut like 20 of these, and then I end up changing my my design, so I have like 20 of those. So I'm not wasting my paper, and decided that I was going to still use it. So I'm going to be using it for my flower, but understand I'm going to be die cutting it. So have that ever happened to you where you're doing something and all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's not working the way I wanted, you already cut everything? Well, that happens to me a lot of the time, especially during swap times. And sometimes, again, I don't even have the cart made when I'm already die cutting everything. So it happens. So I'm going to be putting it here. And again, I'm just pressing firmly, but I'm not rocking it. And voila. I'm going to put it here. And the same deal with this one. I'm going to be coloring those roses. Okay. And this time I am going to be doing a little bit more of the shadowing. Like I said, I am liking a lot the blends, and I feel like they make the coloring so easy, to be honest, so easy. And I love that you don't see the strokes as you're coloring. So definitely consider getting the blends. And do you know that you can get all the blends as part as your starter kit? I mean, seriously. I think the whole collection is like $121, I believe. And so you can get $125 worth of products for only $99. So I think it's a great deal to get all the blends. The other thing, though, it's important to say is that during celebration, when you get that starter kit, you actually get 2 stamp sets for free. In addition to whatever you pick on the 125. So I think it's awesome. I really do. And after you get that starter kit, you get 20% discount on all your purchases. So again, you cannot go wrong with that. And there's no pressure to do this as a business. I mean, there's the choice if you want to go ahead and do it, but you don't have to. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, if you have any questions about that, just let me know and I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have with that. It is really easy, Jenny. Like I said, I'm just going around. I'm not even thinking where, you know. But I'm just doing a little bit of the coloring. And now I'm just going to go back with the lighter color. You said you don't see. And like I said, on these image, because the lines are so thick, so thick, it's like it's not really bleeding, you know. It's like you have more allowance. I don't know, you know, like with the thinner line stamps, you get more of the bleeding, but with this one I felt like you really don't. let me just show you here how it looks. Huh? Is that not cool? It really looks cool. So anyway, so now let's go with the green. And again, I'm just trying not to go outside that thick line. That's all I'm trying to do. But you can tell I'm not focusing too much even, you know, I'm not concentrating that much. I'm glad you're liking it. I miss doing those these live videos, seriously. It was 2 weeks and I really miss not being able to do it. But I also wanted to focus on my family, you know. At the beginning I said, yeah, I probably will do it. But then once I was there, I really thought, well, I only come here once a year. I probably should focus with my family. So I didn't do it. But honestly, I really missed doing these videos and interaction with you guys. I really like the interaction with you guys. So anyway, so you can see and you can see I'm not really, yeah. So you can still color straight onto the step, then on, yeah, I mean, not with the blends, not with the blends, but you can do it with the regular markers. With the regular, yeah, you don't want to go with these on the stamp and then on your cardstock. Not with this one, because this one, it will color your what is this called? The rubber, you know. So no, you don't want to do that. It will not really transfer the color to the cardstock if you do it with this. These are alcohol based. So just to give you an idea, you can color rhinestone with this one because this one goes into that. So if you do it on the rubber, you'll have the stain there. So here is how it looks. Now I did use the framelits, so you use those, and let me just show you those so you can also. By the way, what did I do with the other one? I know well, anyway, I'll look for it in a second. So you just go ahead and run it through your Big Shot, like so. And thank you, Lucy. Oh, here it is. Let me just, I don't want to lose this. That will be a disaster. And so I have already done it here. So here it is. Spritz with alcohol. I don't know, maybe. I've never tried it, to be honest, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I might go ahead and try it one time just to see, but I've never. And then of course, Wink of a Stella, right? I mean, you have a flower, and like I said, I put Wink of a Stella anytime I can. Seriously, why wouldn't you, right? So let's just do this, and I'll show you a close-up look. And like I said, it doesn't take that much time coloring, right? I mean, you just sew it. I think I'm thinking even more with the Wink of a Stella than what I did with the markers. So here it is. So you can tell there's this shimmery look. So let's just go now with the card. And so here's where I'm not really sure yet. So I want this to be a thank you card. And I think I want to put this one here. And I want to put some of these here. Right? Something like so. Like here. Just to complement this. And I think I'm going to putting the thank you for everything. And I was playing. Let me just show you. I was playing. It's not obviously this. But I was playing with the two colors. Which I think I like how it looks. And maybe, again, you know me now, I don't really have the sample, and really maybe putting some dots here in the bottom. So let's just see if I like it that way. And if I don't like it, then I'm just gonna turn it or get another cardstock. So we'll just see. So I have the wrist raspberry, and let's just see how that goes. Okay. All right. I think I like the view. Then I'm going to be putting the thank you here. Okay. And then I'm going to be using the black. Okay, so let me just put this one here for a second. Thank you for everything. Yes. Okay, so let's just see. Whew. Okay, so that went well. I always get nervous when I have two stem sets lining up because you never know how's that gonna turn out. Okay, so we're gonna be putting this together. So let's just see how this goes. So I'm gonna be putting these two together. And I know I want this one here. Okay, so let's just start putting fast fuse. All right. And all right, so we're gonna be putting this one here, and I'm gonna be gluing this one already too. Here we go. Okay, so that one goes here. And this one, oh my goodness, will go here. But I want to have, of course, here. So I want to have this one here. So I'm going to be putting one here. So again, with the 3 dots. Let's just see again. This one will go here, so like so. Yes, like so. And so the same thing with this one. I want this one to be here. So let's just go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're liking it. And so I'm going to be putting this one here. So now on this one, I'm going to be putting dimensionals. Where are the dimensionals? I always lose my dimensionals every time I'm doing a video. They are always, you know. All right, well, I'm going to be cutting this because I'm using the, and I know I have them here. I just don't remember where. That always happens, right? So I'm going to be pitting them everywhere. All right, so let's just go ahead. And how was this? Yeah, it was that way, right? I thought. Yes. Yes, they are cut out with the glitter. If you were in here, Janine, we have, let me just show you real quick. We have a pack with glitter paper. So yes, those leaves are cut out of the new glitter paper. So here is the next one. So I hope you can have like it. You can see this is really easy as well. So, and then, so far we have these cards. I'm gonna put it like so. And so I have a final one. Where's my final one? Here. Why am I putting this here? So, what I did on this is I have Whisper White, and I have already pre-embossed this rich raspberry, and this one is going to here. So this one is 4 by 5 1/4, and this one is 5.5, 5.5 by 8.5. So fold it in half already. I have a piece of Whisper White, and for that one, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be using one of the stamp sets from Celebration. So this one is called Lots of Lavender, which I think is really nice. And the cool thing is that you have all those images that you can color that way. But I decided I was going to color it also with the blend, since that's what I've been going for the projects tonight. So one thing to be mindful is that for this, you definitely want to use, and again, you can see you get the glitter everywhere. So, oh well, it is what it is. So, this one, I had already die cut it with the lots of labels, and I'm going to be using Memento with this. Let's just go ahead. And, oh my goodness. I'm just gonna stamp it right there. And I think this will be great once we have the Stamparatus thing, so that if there's some areas where you didn't get all the color, you can always go back. Because I have some of my samples that end up having some lighter areas there, and I guess I was not pressing well. So that's where I really recommend having the felt mat under when you are stamping with this. So anyway, as the other ones, we're gonna be coloring with the blend, and so we're just gonna go, and I'm not going to be doing any of the what is this, shadowing or blending, if you will. This one is going to be really simple, and so like I said, you can go ahead and stamp everything using the colors. I'm sorry, the stamp. But I didn't want to go ahead and do it. You know what? I'm just gonna use this so you can see it. So I'm using the darker color for the bow. All right, and then I'm gonna be using. Oh, you know what? I left behind 2 of the leaves. Now that I am seeing this, and so the rest is gonna be with this. Now, obviously, you have seen me coloring too much, so I'm just gonna show you how this one looks. And so, like I said, you can see, and of course I add some Wink of Estella on the bow. And you can see, I think I really did some few of the blending on the leaves, but really that's the only thing. I didn't do any of the blending there. So that's that. So let's just start putting this together. And again, you get this one for free when you order $50 during celebration. So that's why I wanted to show something or a project with the celebrations, because like if you order the Petal palette, you already are eligible to pick one of those for free. So it will be great to order this one, don't you think? All right, so this one goes like so. And then I'm gonna be doing another thank you. I think it'll be nice for a thank you card. So let's just go ahead. I have a strip of, and of course I don't really see here with the, let me see if this is thick enough. Thank you, Randy. Okay, so I have my thank you. I'm gonna be cutting these as usual. And I have already a piece of the glimmer paper too, so I'm going to be putting it here. And I think I'm going to be putting it like so. So let's just do that. All right, so let's just do. I probably need a little bit more all the way to yes. So I'm going to be putting this one here. Let me line it up here with this. All right. And I'm going to be, so like that one, I'm going to be popping up this. And I have the mini dimensionals here. All right, so let's just, what did I do here? And voila. All right, so super simple, super easy. And using one of the free stamp sets out of Celebration. So I think that's it for today as far as projects. Like I mentioned, if you place an order on my online store at, I'll put the link there, but it's at www.miranda.stampinup.net and use this hostess code. Orders through January 10 will get all the supplies to make all these projects. So you're going to be getting everything here. And like I said, I try to just focus on the rich raspberry, the basic black, and the whisper white, although I have some crumb cake here, but it's still. So here are all the cards, and if you have any questions, let me know. Again, you'll get all the supplies for all these cards, as well as envelopes. I feel like if you're getting the things to do the cards, you should be getting clear envelopes as well. So hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Jenny. I'm really glad you're liking them. I really appreciate you. And thank you so much for taking time and watching me tonight. I really appreciate everyone's company here. Thank you, Carmen. All right, so if there are no questions, I'll be saying goodbye for right now. And thank you so much, Lizzie. You're so sweet always. Oh, by the way, I did got your Christmas card. I saw it this week. So thank you so much for your nice Christmas card, Lucy. Really appreciate it. Okay, so see you soon. Bye.